friends, thank you so much for spending part of your day here with me. I really appreciate it. A very special welcome to those of you that are brand new. My name is Michelle Davison. I am a stay-at-home wife, a mother of 4, and makeup enthusiast, and today is going to be a long one. So, fair warning, I'm not even going to look at how long this is until I upload it. I'm going to try not to because I don't want to stress myself out. But I have a couple things that came in the mail, and I'm excited. So right now is I am so bad, you guys. I keep almost flashing my address every time. You guys know I really like to unbox things on camera. I think it's just so much fun. But it's the Mega Drop Shop right now from Ipsy, and I've placed 3 orders. None of them are incredibly big. They're just 3 like tiny little orders, you know. One of them came in yesterday, so I got another Illuminati eyeliner. This is like the red, like the olive maroon one, and I have the Easy Blur Primer in that one. So I have 2 more outstanding orders that this could be. But I also got some friend mail. I got some friend mail from Dion. So I'm going to do my Ipsy stuff really quick just because it's less exciting. And then we're going to get into the Dion stuff. So, okay, I'm excited. This is my second one that I placed, which makes sense. So I got the Colfi concealer. I'm not actually, I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to open it because I still have 2 concealers I'm working on that are open. But this is what this guy looks like. So it looks like it's going to be the right shade. It actually looks like it's going to be like a perfect shade match for me. This is the shade Ice Ice Berry. I have wanted to try this out for months. Since I discovered Colfi, I've been wanting to try this out. But I was waiting because I didn't want to have too many concealers all at once. But if I don't open it, then I could just like let it sit there. And it was a really good deal. It was $8. So, which means that this is, it's my Candy Apple Blush. Oh, I probably should look at it before I get excited just to make sure it's not, you guys are going to know before me. Okay, it survived. I get very nervous because you guys know, everybody knows how Ipsy packages their stuff. I have lusted over this blush since it was in Ice Cream Beauty Bag. And the amount of times it was in and out of my cart. It's Candy Apple. Bright Cool Tone Pink Blush is your secret weapon for a seriously sweet flush. Ultra pigmented for effortless application, Candy Apple lets you create a rosy glow that'll have everyone saying, yum. It's been in and out of my cart on Mercari, on Ipsy, on all these different things. I have kind of boycotted Mercari for a couple of reasons. Not entirely. Like, obviously, I still will shop with them. If push comes to shove, I will. But I hate them. And I don't want to support them if there's any way to avoid it because of all the bullshit that they do. But that leaves the exciting stuff. That leaves the really exciting stuff. Actually, I should put my lip on. I keep forgetting. I keep telling you guys I'm going to start doing like this thing where I moisturize my lips first and then get on. But okay, so this package is from Dion. Hey girl, love you girl. You're probably watching this. You usually do. Dion, listen, she gets me because she takes such good care of her stuff and she prices her stuff super good and she ships it with care. So I got a Pat McGrath palette from her and then I was looking and I was like, the second one though is looking awfully lonely. And listen, it was not one that was really on my radar. But then I was like, man, you know, these special shades, they're really special. And so I went to Ulta with my daughter and I started swatching them out and I was like, oh, man. So I'm like, how much for it? How much would it be? And once again, she quoted a price I could not refuse. So I was like, mine please. Last time so I didn't open the box. I just cut it because you guys know how I am with packages. Last time she sent me a card, and so part of me hopes there's a card again because it was so cute. It was so beautiful. I'm gonna be grateful. I'm gonna be grateful regardless, but part of me does hope that there's a card in there because I got really excited. I love getting cards and stickers and stuff. You guys know. Ha. I'm gonna open her up. I see a card. Let's see what it looks like this time. It's a tanks. It looks so fall. You guys know I like fall. Hey, Michelle. Thanks for giving something. Thank you for giving him a home with its sibling. Fun fact. Dion. I know what she did based off this card. She did something. I know what you did because of this. This is so cute. So yeah, I actually do save these. Thank you, Dion. She has beautiful, beautiful cards. You know I like fall. You guys know I like fall. This is so cute. Put this right here. Okay, so the thing that she did, that I know that she did now, after reading her card, last time in the video where I was unboxing the stuff I got from her, she was like, fun fact, I was going to give you this thing, this extra thing, but it didn't fit in the box. And I was like, girl, this card though, like I seriously loved this card so, so much. Like it was the best thing you could have included. Tell me why. Tell me why. Ugh. Plath. Okay, I'm actually really, really excited. I'm really excited, but so this is the shade Plath. It's a lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. And she told me she was going to include this last time with Midnight Sun, and I was like, girl, you priced Midnight Sun so, so well for me, and you gave me a card. You don't need to include a lipstick. Tell me why. Tell me why it ended up. Dad! It makes me feel bad because, like, these palettes are a freaking steal. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to be trying this today. This is so beautiful. I'm, like, mad excited. Thank you, Dion. But you really shouldn't have done this. That's really sweet. That was really sweet of her. But anyway, yes. So, as you guys probably picked up, this is the sibling to the last. Look at how well she packages this stuff, though, you guys. Seriously. Like, I have never, ever in all my time, like, shopping with Mercari, shopping, like, secondhand, even with most brands don't take that kind of care. My earring has been, like, I think I need to get it downsized. Like, she packs things with exceptional care, and, but anyway, so I got really excited about this palette. There's more. This cracked me up last time, too, because I was like, you seriously packaged this with care. But I'm excited. I am very excited. And so another thing she did, again, I haven't even opened it yet. I was in this store. I was in Ulta swatching this palette, and I was like, how much for your palette? And she's like, just a fair warning, there is a shade in there that is dry, but a lot of other people are saying that theirs are dry, too. Look, I love this. The one palette, so Petomorphosis, I obviously got myself, and I threw this away, but I'm really appreciating having these. You guys, this palette is like, wow. There's like no dips at all, and you can see that this one is very unique to my collection. Like, I do not have these reds. This is the shade that she was saying is dry, so I definitely want to put that on my eyeballs today just to try it out. But look at this. This is so, so beautiful. Again, just know, if I told you how much I paid for this, you would think it's criminal. You would think that this woman is a little nutty. Especially because she gives free gifts, too. Like, excuse me. She's over here telling us all the stuff that she's including in her giveaway, her 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and I was like, Dion, have you gone mad? Like, as your friend, I don't think I can allow you to do this. And then she's also doing a brush giveaway. And she's talking about the ones that she's giving away. And I'm like, Dion, you're mad. You're mad. You're crazy. I don't think as a friend I can let you do this. Like, I told her not to do it, but she's determined to do it. I don't know if I'm going to enter either of the giveaways because, I mean, the stuff's really, really nice. Like, don't get me wrong. It's, like, it's all really, really nice stuff. But I have enough stuff, and I want to give other people the opportunity to win these things, you know? But there's some really, really nice prizes. So I definitely 1000% recommend following Dion and keeping an eye out for these giveaways because she's already shown us the prizes. And you guys, I think anybody would have a heart attack if they saw the prizes that this woman's giving away. Like, she is, I don't even know if I could say she's half mad anymore. She's mad. She's crazy. She is insane. And I love her. I love her for it. This palette is beautiful, though. Okay, so I remember on a live stream, I can't quite remember if it was members only or if it was a public live, but on one of the lives, she was saying that nobody wants to buy it because it's neutral, but this palette did not swatch very neutral on me at all. This palette actually swatched very, very smoky and very dramatic on me. So, and very fall. So I was actually, right now you guys know we're in the heat of all the tariff drama. And I am a sucker, you guys. I am a sucker. I am one of those people who is very much like debating doing a bunch of impulse purchases because I can't stop looking at this card. This card with this palette just go together. They're just so, so pretty and so fall and just, they match. They match so, so well. I'm just like, oh, it gives me inspiration. Her cards are seriously so beautiful. They're so, so, I've never gotten like a whole freaking card. It's like, it really just like makes you feel good. It makes you feel joyful. Like, you got a card, like a whole card. It's not about the stuff. It's about the thought. But it also kind of is about the stuff because I really like that card. I really like the card. But, and so there's some things that I've been looking at just because I've been curious to try them. But like, so for example, the example I'm thinking of right off the top of my head, the Glaminatrix Grounded palette, the Poop palette I was never considering because it's tacky. I don't like it. It's for some people, but I am not those some people, and that's okay. But the Grounded version, I was never really drawn to because it was just boring. Like, it's fall, it's, you know, shiny, but it's just underwhelming. And to ship it to the US, it's like $90 or like $85, like close to $90. And I'm like, So I've been interested to try Glaminatrix, but that wasn't a palette I was ever batting an eye at. Well, because of these tariffs and just the uncertainty, I'm over here like staring at it in my cart about to buy it. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, there's no reason for it. Like, yeah, tariffs are scary. Like, yeah, this and that and uncertainty. But if you weren't going to buy it before the tariffs, why in the, like, God's earth would you consider buying it just because of the tariffs? Like, that's so dumb. But that's what I was doing. I was literally like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to try the brand again. And yeah, this one, like, I didn't really like think much about, but like, you know, I've always wanted to try like the brand, and like, this might be my only opportunity. Girl, it's not your only opportunity. How are you talking about your only opportunity? So just stuff like that. But I have fall palettes. So this right here, I went in with Disobedient. You see what I mean about? Obviously, I'm going to blend this, but it's a very spooky palette on me. This is not a natural palette on me at all. I don't remember what I was saying. But I have this one. I have Rose Metals, which I've recently had a very strong love for. I have, what else is fall? I feel like Dirty Martini can lean fall depending on what I use it with. I have that yellow pigment. And honestly, Midnight Sun is also. very fall leaning on me. So in terms of fall color stories, fall palettes, I'm good. I don't need Grounded. I mean, I've never tried their formula, but do I need to? Like, really, I had to stop and think, do I really care about the formula? Nobody is gonna know or care what brand is on my eyeballs. Nobody's gonna know except for me and you guys because I'm showing you, but like, I mean, seriously, like, would you guys know? You guys aren't gonna know. So I'm just trying to pull it back, and Sean's reminding me, like, I understand the FOMO, but this isn't gonna last forever. It's probably gonna last, you know, a couple years because we're only 6 months into Stupid's term, but it's gonna end. We're gonna make it through. Life's gonna return to normal at some point. What normal's gonna look like, that is up in the air, but also, like, we don't even know for sure if these things are just not going to be available. They might come at a higher cost, sure, but, and Sean always says this, he's been very consistent in saying this, it's more cost effective for us to pay full price for it, whatever full price might end up being, if it means that I'm going to use it, rather than just trying to stock up on stuff in case I might want to use it and then just never use it, because then we're just straight throwing away the $85 in the garbage rather than getting the $100 of use later. You know what I mean? So it's just hard. It's really hard when everybody's panicking and it just is so uncertain. And I am a recovering hoarder in that way. I've always been, like, I've been saving makeup for my whole life. And I'm still very much trying to overcome that while this is all going on, and it's hard. I am very shocked to see how little she used this palette because, I mean, it's beautiful, very, very pretty, very smoky. She does tend to like rich, vibrant colors though, like jewel tones she really likes. And this is a predominantly shimmer palette. There's 3 mattes that I can see, and she did describe one of them as dry, so I'm still really interested to see. The one she says is dry is Extreme Aubergine. It's the like purpley one. But the fact that she's just so upfront and honest about, you know, the shades and the quality of the shades, like mid-purchase, like I'm talking to her about how much to send her and stuff. It really does speak a lot for her character, and I really do appreciate that. But I genuinely hate it though. I hate how all the tariff stuff happened in the middle of all the sales that I already planned on shopping. I told you guys about the Mega Drop shop that I was planning on shopping. I told you guys about the Ulta Diamond Appreciation event that I was planning on shopping. I wasn't planning on the tariffs though. So I placed a lethal order that I wasn't planning on placing right now. I knew I was going to place it, or Sean knew he was going to place it soon. We just didn't know it was going to be like right this second, but we ended up placing that. And then Odin's Eye came out with this sale starting tomorrow. And to tell you guys the truth, I don't know if I'm going to shop that or not. I have basically decided that I'm going to get their holiday collection, whatever that ends up being, because I'm very curious about their formulas. But I'm curious. Like their Love Language palette from Morgan Turner is one that I haven't wanted, but it does have a color story I would use. All right, I'm going in with Extreme Aubergine. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush, I think. The dry shade. Oh, I do see what she's saying. It's a little bit hard to blend, but I haven't put that much effort in. It doesn't blend immediately, but am I going to be able to get it blended out at all? I think is what I care about more than anything else. But, so I'm thinking, they also have their singles that are going to be on sale. And honestly, I don't know if I would get their palette. I think if anything, I'll probably get some singles. But I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I might just skip it altogether because the Lethal palette that I built, I did a BYOP. I think I got like 6 or 9 shimmers. I can't quite remember which one I ended up ordering, but those basically are going to serve as a singles palette because I didn't really do like a color story. I just wanted the prettiest multi-chromes, honestly, because I've been getting into mix and matching palettes lately, so I definitely see what you were saying, Dion, about this shade being a little tough. You guys can see I'm obviously not done blending, but definitely not patchy. Definitely not patchy. Definitely have to work with it, but I think that because of the way I like to, A, I like messy looks to begin with, so there's that, but B, I like to layer shimmers on top a lot, so I don't think it's gonna bother me too much. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what ends up happening because, I mean, and maybe this is just me being like, just totally out of the, game, just not knowing. But I don't think I've ever had to pay tariffs or duties or customs or any of that before. And I'm trying to think now if I'm full of it, but I can't think of a situation where I have. Maybe I should ask Sean when he gets home when the last time the US had to deal with all that was, because I mean, it's true. People on Dion's live yesterday were saying, well, we're just selfish consumers because we're Americans. Like, we usually can get whatever we want, and the fact that right now that's being threatened just shows like how selfish and greedy we are. And I'm like, oh man, isn't that the truth? I do think it's funny that we're all, well, I don't think it's funny, I think it's actually kind of sad, but we're all just brothers in pain here. We all know America sucks. And we can't really change the world, so I'm gonna have to blend that. I don't know how I'm gonna blend it out. I think what I'm gonna have to do is put on my shimmers and then just spend some time on my mask. And maybe it won't be a big deal once I have my shimmers on. Man, it's so pretty. Which ones do I want to go in with? Obviously, these special shades are calling to me, but like, part of me wants to use the red because I don't have any other reds. Do I want to do like the special red and then one of these non-special shimmers just for funsies? Pardon me, zhuzh. Okay, I'm going to go with Blitz Flame, which is the red. And that's going to be my inner corner. Very warm toned. So I have never been a warm tone girly, you guys know. But I'm feeling warm tones right now. I am. I'm feeling the pull. I think part of that has just been I've been playing in my makeup more, and so I've acquired a lot of what I like. I've acquired a lot of blues, cool tones, purples. And now I just have a desire to play with something else. Oh, I don't have any other true reds. This is the only true red in my collection, so this is beautiful. Told you guys this was gonna be a long one. I'm still on my eyes. I'm still on my eyes and I still have to blend. Oh man. Appreciate you sticking around for this. This nonsense of mine. This is pretty. Oh. That's really pretty. Okay. Now, I think I am going to go in with Guilty Pleasure. Haha, guilty. Guilty Pleasure. Which is just this, like, warm tone brown shade. Put that in the middle. I'm really going to try to barely layer it on top of the red, but bring it out to this outer corner. Just to try to aid in blending a little bit. I am thinking that Bronze Seduction. Oh, this is Bronze Seduction. I don't think I ever told you guys this is Bronze Seduction. Everyone already knows that. I think Bronze Seduction and Midnight Sun, though, are actually going to be really good to use together. Yeah, how am I going to... Didn't edit anything on my brush. I'm just trying to make sure my shape isn't lost. You know, though, I think if I actually just go in with my Guilty Pleasure shade back in the middle, I think it's not going to look too bad. I'm starting with the wrong shade. That'd been great. Putting purple all over the middle of my lids. Do you think it turned out pretty? You guys can see that middle shade there? Man, there's a couple things I could do for my inner corner. But first... Yeah, this palette with Midnight Sun I think would actually be really, really fun. I think it would be tons of fun together. I'm going to do my wang. My wang. Oh, man, I want all these shifty shades. Like, my eyeballs time right now. But yes, I really hope you're all being marked safe from the makeup panic of 2025. I am trying my best. I just wish my vacation wasn't next month. But I think I'm still doing okay. I have not been eating out, like, at all. And I thought it was going to be harder for me to quit eating out than it has been. The day I was sick in bed, Sean got me McDonald's. But that was him, like, choosing to go get McDonald's. I wasn't like, hey, babe, can you please pick me McDonald's? And I've ordered pizza twice. Well, I've ordered pizza once. Sean ordered pizza once. But I was looking at my spending from last month, and I bought pizza like 3 times a week last month. So being almost at the end of the month, having only bought pizza twice this whole month is pretty damn good. And I've only eaten out like twice. Once was for my baby's birthday, and once was the McDonald's. So all in all, while my makeup spending has increased a little bit more than I was expecting it to, I still think we are coming in under budget because I'm doing a lot better in other spend areas than we were originally anticipating I would. So I guess I couldn't have came at a better time because my vacation is still next month, and yeah, I wasn't expecting. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have any expectations at all because my country elected a lunatic, an inexperienced, undereducated lunatic. But it's really hard because this is the first psycho I've been very aware of. I was so young with the Bush era that I obviously wasn't really involved with that. And even Trump's like first presidency, I was in college. I was so young and so busy, and I had the luxury of just being in my selfish little bubble, which saved me, I think, from a lot of the anguish that I'm feeling now as a grown-up, where I have to actually just be painfully aware of it, and it sucks. It sucks. But I also have the privilege and luxury of having a husband who, when I get stressed out about this kind of stuff, I could just be like, tag, you're it. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to. Just please figure it out and let me know what we're going to do. And he is willing and able to handle that. So I'm able to kind of be shielded from it. Obviously, like we're still partners in crime, right? So I still have to do my best to not run and hide, but at least I have that luxury. I don't think my mailman likes me, you guys. I don't know what I did because, like, I'm not an asshole. Like, I've never been an asshole to him, but I think it's because I just have too many damn packages all the time. Like, it's gotten to the point where I look out my window, and when I see him coming and I'm not busy, like, obviously if I'm in the middle of a diaper change or something, then I don't do it. But, like, today, I heard him come, I saw his car stop, and I was like, oh, mail. So I, like, walked up to the front of my driveway to greet him so he didn't have to walk all the way down my driveway, and he was just like, have a good day. Like, I don't know. I feel like he just doesn't like me, or he's just not friendly with me. I don't know. And I can only imagine it's because I just have too many packages, and because I've always just been like, hey, thank you for, you know, all you do, because, like, I know that it's not easy. I don't know what I did to him. Maybe it's just like my social anxiety. Oh man, I've been prepping some of my some of my pre-filmed videos to go up today. And there were a couple of videos where I was beauty blending and I could hear my cheeks like my mouth was slightly open when I was beauty blending, and I heard this like disgusting sound, and I was like, ugh. Like, to me it just sounded like, you know when people chew with their mouth open and it makes that nasty like smacking sound? That's what I heard, and I was like, girl, that's bad. Like, you need to be mindful. You need to, like, shut your gob long enough to not, like, is it, like, gleeking? Is that what the kids call it when you, like, make that noise? It's the gleek, right? See, my kids aren't old enough to, like, be in the know with that kind of shit. I just, like, hear stuff. Because also my friends are childless by choice, largely. So, my kids are the oldest. So, I don't have anyone warning me, like, hey, there's this stupid shit, like, skivvy toilet going around the internet. Beware. Like, I'm the one who has to be like, do you hear this stupid thing? And I have to wonder, like, are the kids trolling us? Like, is this really, like, the hip language of the day, or are they trolling? Because I have to allow myself to think that they're trolling, right? Like, Sean and I talked about in one of our videos, I can't remember which one. I think it was our Humans Monkeys. We talked about, like, the language of the youth. And Sean is a millennial, and we discovered after the filming of that video that I am actually not a millennial. I just missed the cutoff of millennial, but I am not. I think I'm Gen Z is what they call the me's, the me people of the world. But he was like, yeah, Gen Z, you guys are stupid. Like, you guys came up with some stupid shit. Like, millennial, like, lingo is still cool to this day. Like, we know what's hip. And I was like, what? And he was telling me, like, some of the hip language that he's referring to. And I'm like, Sean, that's Gen Z. Like, I said that growing up. And he's like, no, that came from millennials. Like, we were both gamers. So, noob and, like, get good and over 9,000 and, like, that stupid stuff. As if he's like, that was all millennials, like, we came up with that. And I'm like, no, like, I said that as a kid too. Like, I don't know. However, I don't think I was raised by a millennial. I forget the starting date for millennials, but anyway, I just know that I am not, which makes it even funnier that Sean and I are not in the same generation. Oops, I'm gonna use my Alpha blush because I needed another blush. That's what I needed. Oh shoot. This is gonna be another one of those situations where I'm scared. Okay. It's going okay. I did coat my whole face though, so I just gotta blend it. I gotta make sure I keep it up. I sometimes get distracted and start blending downwards, and I look to take a picture for Instagram after, and I'm like, oh my god, my blush is down to here. As long as I keep it up, I think it's okay if there's a little bit too much of it, as long as it doesn't get dragged down. You know? Okay, so far. I get nervous switching to my left hand because I'm trying not to let that awful noise happen again because it was terrible. It was really not cute too. So I was like in the middle of blending and like my mouth's like a little bit open, you know? And it's like blah, 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 blah. And like my face was doing this really unattractive thing too. So not only was the noise terrible, my face was pretty terrible too. So I kind of thought about like screen grabbing my expression and turning it into a meme before somebody else does, because as Dion said, if you say some stuff about yourself when other people go to say it, like, what are you gonna say? Like, I'm such an ugly bitch. Like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about myself. Whereas, like, you don't say anything and they're like, oh, you're such an ugly bitch. You're like, no, I'm not. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So like Dion had this swatch party planned for yesterday to swatch all her lethal shadows anyway. And then the announcement was made that all the tariffs and stuff were coming to ruin our life. And we were all like, oh, good. So now instead of it just being enjoyment, now it actually gets to be educational. We get to decide what we're going to bring into our collection based off your swatches. I think most everybody is going to be marked safe. Not many of us were like actually shopping, I don't think. So I'm glad that everybody is smarter than I. I prefer that for you guys. I prefer for you guys not to have a shopping problem. Okay, I'm going to set my face and then I'm going to top with my highlighter because I've enjoyed that. You know, the setting spray really does, like, it smells good and it does feel good. Like, I feel like I have to spray a lot more. But maybe that's just, I'm just used to, like, feeling really soaked after I do my setting spray. So maybe I don't need that much. I just feel like I do. You know? Just feel like I do. Okay. Last thing. My product set, like, about the second R. It's like right there. So I still have quite a bit to go. I'm surprised. I bought this from Sephora. I remember that. And I haven't been a huge Sephora shopper in a few years. So tells you how old this product is. It doesn't have any scent yet. I'm very nervous. I know it's just a matter of time before some stuff starts going off and I don't want it to happen because I'm just now starting to feel like I can use stuff whenever I want and not on special occasions. So I'm trying to get through all of it, but I'm also not trying to deprive myself of stuff that I like. Oh, I never went into my lower lash line. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to try to take this purple shade. Because that usually works well. I'll take the darkest shade at the very end. Okay, for real though, I don't think it looks bad. Just take it all the way up to my eyeliner. Okay. Oh, I never did my inner corner either. Okay, today and today only, I'm going to take one of these special shades, I think, in my inner corner because I was going to use my new Illuminati, but I feel like this look is red enough where I'm going to take the yellow VR Fire Opal with this small daddy brush and this is pretty. This is pretty. Pat, I eat all my words. Anything bad I ever said about you, I eat it. Your work is beautiful. I do wish you had a little bit more of a backbone against Sephora, but I understand. As a business person, like I understand why you made the choice you made, but as a consumer, it sucks and I'm sad about it. But yeah, just one more glimpse at my palette. Do you guys see how it looks like very, very untouched? Oh, my lip. I can't let you guys go without my lip. Now, I probably should use a lip liner. I'm telling you guys, nutty. This is my longest video. It's okay. These are the ones we got in Boxy. I don't remember. It's the Bisha ones. I couldn't even tell you what shade's what. I got like Sand whatever and the other Sand whatever. Sand who and Sand whatever. Haha. I'm still not great at this. There's going to come a point. There's going to come a point. Today is not that point. It's okay. Oh, I did hear back from Ice Cream Beauty yesterday, finally. They told me that they could either refund my mystery box or they can have it shipped out within 48 hours. And I was like, well, I still want it, but I just want to know what's coming because I am going on vacation. So, like, I'm not going to be home for a week. So, please ship it out within 48 hours. So, that was 24 hours ago. We'll see if they ship it out because I still haven't gotten anything. Okay. Ooh, this color is beautiful. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. This is beautiful. You guys. I remember these going around and they don't budge. People were saying, like, I'm sure this is like a really cute thing for you guys to watch me try to figure out. This is pretty. Thank you, Dion. Genuinely, thank you. I didn't want to seem like ungrateful, like, because I was like, are you serious? Like, well, I still maintain that you're nutty because you price your stuff way too good and then you give away extras and it's nutty and crazy. I really genuinely do appreciate it. But this is the look, you guys. Do you guys see that inner corner moment? I like it. This is beautiful. I really genuinely do think that this palette and Midnight Sun are going to be tons of fun to play with this fall especially, and it has definitely convinced me I don't need Grounded from Glaminatrix because I have fall themed everything. I love this. It's the period after opening. 12 months. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking along with us for this long one. It was really fun. I really like unboxing things with you guys. I think it's tons of fun. Look at that red. I'm excited to create with this palette alone and to mix it with my other palettes and just to have some fun this fall. I think it's going to be great. But I'm really excited to share the journey with you guys, and I will catch you soon. Bye.